Who here knows the country Georgia? Georgia is a small country between Asia and Europe. It is famous for beautiful mountains, strong music and dance tradition, ancient churches, and oldest wine culture in the world. There is a legend among Georgians how is land given to them. When God was dividing land between nations, Georgian people arrived late. God told them, unfortunately, all lands finished. Why did you arrive late? They told God, we had a feast. We were drinking and raising toast to God and the beautiful world. They even invited God to their feast. God enjoyed their hospitality so much, and he gave part of his own land to them. And that piece of land became Georgia. In Georgian feast, there is a tradition, there's a person called Tamada or Toastmaster. His role is leading the table and giving a series of toasts with the meal about friendship, family, life, or history. In many ways, Tamada or Toastmaster is the ancient version of what we are practicing here in Toastmaster. But history is not always as joyful as Georgian feast. In 1795, Iranian forces invaded to Georgia and captured its capital city Tbilisi. When they entered the city, thousands of people were killed. Thousands of children and women were taken to Iran. That was a terrible tragedy, and it left a deep wound in Georgian history. Many years later, I traveled to Georgia to attend a dance event. And while I was walking around the city, I noticed some paintings which they were not for decoration. I could recognize Iranian troops there. And that was the painting to remind that historical events. I went several times to Georgia to attend dance because dance was banned in Iran. And Georgian dance community were so kind to me, so welcoming. Even I made a close friend there. Still, we are in touch like almost every week, exchanging messages while he's in Georgia and I'm in Australia. That was when I starting to ask myself a question, a difficult question. These people were so kind to me, but my ancestors caused them a great pain. I asked myself, do I have any responsibility for what my ancestors did? Some people may say, history belongs to past. We should learn about it, but we shouldn't feel guilty about it. Other beliefs, we can compensate where it's possible for what happened. That reminded me something from my own life. When I was preparing to enter the university, in Iran we have an exam for to enter to the university. The children of soldiers who had lost their life during the war could enter university without competing with others. The intention was good. People and government wanted to support them. But in reality, it created some problem. Some students felt resentment towards them. Instead of killing pain, some hidden discrimination created. That told me something important. Even compensation can come from good intention, but it can create new wounds. What we can do about historical events like this, while we cannot fix the history and we cannot compensate, should be just emotionally detached from history and treat it something like a textbook? Or is there something else we can do? I'm asking a question to you. Just think about it. I believe there is something we can do rather trying to compensate or fixing something. Something powerful and simple. Acknowledgement. As an Iranian, I cannot change what happened in Tbilisi in 1795. But I can clearly say many innocent people suffered, and what my ancestors did was wrong. And as an Iranian, I'm truly sorry what happened there. Responsibility towards history doesn't mean carrying past as guilt or victimhood. It means facing it honestly. The history repeats itself not because we forget dates, because we avoid responsibility. Thank you.